Greetings friends and welcome to my den with me, J-Mac the Red Island Shaver. So glad to have you all aboard for this TRC Shave Chat. Today we're going to be shaving and chatting all about Spearhead shaving Seaforth spiced. And get a good look at that label there. I will read out the scent notes as well. I tell you, that's one of the things I love about Spearhead shaving is they put the scent notes right on the tub of soap. For a content creator, to me that is just gold. If I'm doing a video for something and I don't know the scent notes, off by heart, I gotta go and look at the websites, try and find the scent notes, and sometimes they're kind of vague and they don't really say what's in them, and then you gotta try and present that. But here, there's no hiding it. They tell you exactly what's in the soap, and I love that. So we have mandarin, aldehydes, carnation, anise, cinnamon, clove, cardamom, benzoin, tonka, and vanilla. And for some of you astute shavers out there, some of those scent notes are going to sound familiar, and you're going to be like, I know a classic soap that sounds an awful lot like that with those scent notes. Especially the aldehydes and the cardamom and stuff like that. That's a dead giveaway to a certain soap, and that is Old Spice. That's right. I'm gonna go with my Simpsons Trafalgar T3, available at the Razor Company. I should mention this soap, also available at the Razor Company. Absolutely love this brush. If you're looking for a synthetic brush that behaves like a badger knot, then this right here, my friends, is your Huckleberry. Feels like a badger knot, behaves like a badger knot, but it's synthetic, so it's the best of both worlds. Absolutely love it. It's a lather making machine and just an all-around great brush. So we're going to get a pretty good aggressive load on this. I usually load pretty heavy. I got all kinds of soap. I'm not worried about burning through any of it, and we just get her done. All right, so like I was saying, this is very reminiscent to Old Spice, and there's a good reason for that. This was released as competition to Old Spice back in the day, because as you guys know, a little bit of competition is healthy. It's good. So not Spearhead, but the Seaforth came out with their scents that were competing with Old Spice and Brute and the like. And fast forward to 2020, 2021, Spearhead took it up a notch, and they enlisted the help of Sean Mayer from Mayer Olfactive, also Chantilly Luxe, and they updated this scent. They threw a bunch of mandarin in here, which gives it a really nice fresh vibe. So this has some of the bones of Old Spice, but it's got like a really nice fresh top on it, especially with that mandarin, which is also different from the original Seaforth spiced. So to my nose, this all comes together almost to an orange creamsicle like scent with some other spicy notes underneath, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And if you like classic scents, you like citrus, then this one I think is a must-have for any den. I'm just gonna add some water into this. Just gonna do a quick face lather today. I'm not really looking for a ton of volume. I'm just looking for a good level of hydration and enough volume in my brush to where I can get a 3-pass shave out of the lather that I have built. And this Seaforth stuff, it lathers up pretty quick. So all I'm doing is I'm just dipping the tips. I'm splaying the knot. I'm working it through the lather that's on my face. And then I'll go back and just paint a little bit. So once again, just dip the tips. Work that water through the lather, using a combination of circular and side-to-side motions, especially on the jawline. If you're a face latherer, the jawline is your friend. That's where you can get some really good friction, and you can really start building up that volume and then you can paint that across your face. As you can see, the lather's coming together there good. The flow through is starting to get suds down in it. That's what I'm looking for. As you're building your face lather, you're not going to see a whole lot of lather in the tips. It's all going to be down in your flow through. The flow through is that area at the bottom of the base of the knot, right above the handle. And once you start getting lather built up down there, you just scoop it onto your face and paint it into the tips. And you're good to go. And I think I'm just going to do one more application of water with this. And we should be good. Oh yeah, it's a nice gentle scrub on this brush too. It's not aggressive, it's not really scritchy, it's just a nice gentle scrub. Pick up some of that lather off the bottom of the neck there. A nice gentle scrub, not really scritchy. You can face lather with this and not worry about brush burn. And there we go. See all that lather down in the flow through? And I can just scoop that onto the face. Paint it in with the tips. It just magically keeps growing and growing. And that's going to be good right there. That's a nice low structure lather, nice sheen. There we go. I want to keep my knot nice and warm, so I am employing the use of a scuttle today. And if you're a face latherer, all you do is you just take your knot and just plop it down in your scuttle after you pour the water out, and that will keep the lather in your knot nice and warm and ready for that next pass. All right. The aroma in this bathroom is just incredible right now. Absolutely love Seaforth spiced. I could probably use this every day of the week. Razor for this shave is going to be a vintage Gillette. If we're going with a nice classic shave, I like to go with a nice classic razor. This is a 1947, 1948 Gillette Milord with a brand new Wizamet Super Iridium, my favorite blade. And those first few strokes just have let me know that my lather is at a good level of hydration. Razor is just gliding. Get one side filled up with lather. Switch to the other side. There we go. That's first pass done. Nice and easy. These vintage Gillettes, really none of them are overly aggressive. They're all pretty much on the mild side. This is no different. The Gillette Milord is just basically a gold super speed or a gold rocket. I think it was called the Rocket before it changed to a super speed. And then after the war, it became known as the super speed. I do believe that is how it went. Great shaving razor, nice and mild. I like that's right in my wheelhouse. I like mild razors with a very sharp blade, and these Wizamets deliver on the sharpness but also the smoothness. In my experience, I find that the Wizamets are as sharp out of the box as a feather, but they are smoother than the feather, especially on the initial shave. Sometimes feathers can be a bit harsh. On that first shave, that's where you see in the forums, people talking about corking blades. Usually it's a feather that's people will cork, or they'll take like a wine cork and they will rub the blade on it to cut down on a bit of that harshness. Well, with these Wizamets, you don't have to, and they work extremely well in these vintage Gillettes. It's really one of the razors they shine in the most. All right, see how quick this shave is going. A great soap, a great brush, a great razor, and we're having a great time. To me, this we call it a hobby. To me, this is not a hobby. To me, this is a lifestyle. This is the part of the lifestyle I enjoy, is getting here in the den, getting some of this nice aromatherapy, working with good products, great products, having a great shave, and then at the end of it, you smell great, you look great, and you feel great. It's such an uplifting thing, this lifestyle. And you know, people are busy. We're all busy. Being able to slow down, take a bit of time for yourself, reconnect to the past, especially if you're into the vintage razor game. You know, I got this from my brother Lyle, the Sask Shaver. He got this at an auction sale, I do believe. So, you know, who used this razor back in the day? You know, it's got a story, right? Somebody purchased this for somebody, or somebody bought it themselves. But the fact that it's gold would almost make me think that maybe it was purchased as a gift for somebody, maybe at Christmas. You know, one year back in the late 40s, and either it got used, or you know, a couple times it was somebody's special razor, or you know, maybe it was only used once and put away, or maybe it was used heavily and it was just taken care of, like, you know, really taken care of, like dried, lovingly polished, put away. It's the stories and the connections to the past that are really cool with this lifestyle. And yeah, that was a lights out shave. It was like, I almost shaved myself with the blade tab there. It's probably not ideal. Oops. Just feeling for some areas that may be a bit rough, but now you know what, that just mowed everything down nicely. Great residual slickness on this soap. I absolutely love everything from Spearhead. They've done a great job teaming up with Sean and bringing these classic scents back, and I'm really, really grateful they did, because you know, these scents were kind of gone forever in a way until they got brought back. And I get a smile on my face every time I use one of them. Great post shave feeling. As you can see, I just did a quick cold water rinse and a little pat dry. That is my entire post shave routine right there. The soaps nowadays, for most of the major artisans, lots of butters, lots of good stuff in them. I like to keep that on the face. For me, that's my best result, and it leaves me feeling great for the rest of the day. So a quick cold water rinse, just take care of those pores, rid of the excess soap, tighten the skin up a little bit, leave that residual slickness on the face. So we're gonna go with the matching toner, and this is also equally incredible. It leaves your face feeling oh so smooth. It is witch hazel based. There's no alcohol in this. I find myself, I'm leaning more towards non-alcoholic splashes anyway. I find the alcohol splashes do tend to dry me out just a tad. So if I can use a witch hazel based splash or a toner, my face generally thanks me, and this is so nice. We're gonna do it twice. This has got some good legs too, even though it's got a citrus top note. There's enough of the spices, the aldehydes, and everything in there that it will give you pretty good endurance over the day. Oh, that's just incredible. I feel really good now and smell really good. All right, for the magic cap, we used Seaforth, spiced that beautiful classic scent. We used the Simpson's Trafalgar T3, a wonderful synthetic fiber that acts and behaves and feels just like a natural hair brush. Both these products available at the Razor Company. A vintage Gillette Milord, which is basically a gold super speed, and we used the matching toner. Incredible stuff in a bottle right here. Shave with spice, and I'm feeling nice, and you can't put a price tag on that. And of course, you can go check out all these products at the razor company, well, except for the razor. But if you talk nice to Jason, I'm sure Jason owns a vintage Milord. He'd probably show you a picture of his razor. I'm almost positive on that. So that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it, and thank you for supporting the channel. That'll do it for me. So, in closing, be safe, be kind to one another, have a great day, and even better shave. And we will catch you in the next one. Peace.